Hi everyone! Mabuhay! This is Miss Rihanna Lumayag from PUP College of Education. So in today's review, we'll explore how two quantities change in relation to each other, specifically through direct and inverse variation. So let's begin. When we say direct and inverse variation, these two different types of proportional relationships describe how quantities are related to each other. Let's start with the direct variation. So ano nga ba yung direct variation? So when one quantity increases, the other quantity also increases. And when one decreases, the other decreases too. So we can see that they move in the same direction. The relationship can be written as y is equals to k multiplied by x, where yung k natin dito ay constant number that never changes. So let's look at an example. Suppose we are studying the relationship of hours of study, which is the x, and the test score, which is the y. We can see that every time the number of study hours doubles, the test score also doubles. And that means our equation is y is equals to 10x. So, paano natin yan nakuha, ma'am? So, nakuha natin yan through the constant formula ng direct variation, which is k is equals to y over x. So, dito sa example na to, the ratio of y to x is always the same. So when we divide 10 divided by 1, 10, 20 divided by 2, 10, and so on. So lagi tayong nakakakuha ng 10. And that's our constant of variation or the k. So let's try to plot this into a graph. Okay, 1 and 10, it's here. 2 and 20, it's here, and so on. Ano yung nakuha natin, class? Yes, we get a straight line that passes through the origin or the point 0, 0. Now let's look at the opposite, the inverse variation. So sa inverse variation, when one quantity increases, the other quantity decreases. So they move in opposite directions. And the relationship is written as y is equals to k over x or divided by x, where yung k natin is still our constant. So here's an example. Let's say we are looking at the numbers of workers and the time needed to finish a task. We can see that on the table, the more people working, the less time it takes to finish the job. So our formula of constant for inverse is k is equals to xy. So if you multiply the number of workers by the time, you'll always get 12. So 1 multiplied by 12, it's 12. 2 multiplied by 6, it's 12, and so on. That's our constant of variation or the k. So let's try to plot this into graph. Okay, this is the 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4, then 4 and 3. So what do we get, guys? Yes, we get a curve shape or a hyperbola. So this is no longer a straight line. Kung kanina nakuha natin sa direct variation ay straight line, dito naman sa inverse ay hyperbola or what we call a curve shape. Okay? So, class, I have a triangle tip here. So, this is a shortcut to easily recall formula for solving direct and inverse variation problems. So, for example, tinanong kayo kung ano yung equation for the direct variation. So, you will get this. Y is equals to k times x. So, yan, ayan. And when you were asked, ano yung constant formula for inverse variation, k is equals to x over x multiplied by y. Dito siya nakuha. So, I hope this can help you na ma-recall yung mga formula for solving direct and inverse variation problems. Okay, and this is the summary or the comparison between the direct and the inverse variation, class. Okay, please take note of this so that it can help you in your exam. And now, let's calculate the constant of proportionality or the k, then compute the requested y. So feel free to pause this video, class, and then we will proceed once you are finished to solve it now. Let's start with the number 1. So how can we know if it's direct or inverse variation? So dito natin siya makikita, class. So nakikita nyo rito, no? Direct directly nakalagay. So, this means this is direct variation. So, ano yung formula natin ng constant for direct variation? It's k is equals to y over x. So, let's substitute the values. So, sabi dito, ang y ay 12. So, y is equals to 12. Then, x is equals to 4. Okay. Ayan. So, 12 divided by 4 is? Yes, class, it's 3. So, the constant of proportionality here is? It's 3. Did you get the right answer, class? Okay, very good. So let's proceed with the number 2. If y varies inversely as x and y is equals to 6, when x is equals to 8, find k. So here, nakikita natin dito na inversely yung ginamit na word. So that's inverse variation, class. No. Ano yung formula natin for constant ng inverse variation? That's k is equals to x, y. For the answer for number 3, it's 10. And for the number 4, it's 18. Okay, did you get the right answer, class? Okay, very good. So let's have word problems naman. So again, feel free to pause this video, class. Okay, first class, we need to determine kung anong type ng proportionality relationship between the two quantities. So, what do you think, class? Who said inverse? Who said direct? For those who said inverse, you are correct, class. Because as the number of computers increases, the time taken to do a task decreases, syempre. Ano yung formula for constant ng inverse? It's, what is it, class? It's k is equals to x, y. So, yung x dito is the number of computers. At while yung minutes, yung time taken, that's the y. Ayan. So, we need to calculate it since it's k is equals to x multiplied by y, which means 10 times y, which is 15 minutes. 10 times 15, class, is 150. Okay, very good. So, k is equals to 150, which means that one computer would take 150 minutes to complete a task, and you can say that y is equals to 150 over x. Because if you can still remember, class, for inverse equation, we have the formula of y is equals to k over x. So, ano yung x dito, class? Nag-provide dito ng 3 computers. So, we will just substitute it, okay? 150 over 3. Then, it will be, that's right, it will be 50, class. So, this is the answer. It will take 3 computers 50 minutes to complete a task. Okay, let's proceed with the number 2. So, class, what do you think? Is it direct or is it inverse? Okay, yes, all right. It's direct variation, class. Why, teacher? Why? So, because, class, as the number of t-shirt increases, so does the cost. Syempre, kung bibili ka ng maraming t-shirt, mas malaki rin yung magagastos mo. For direct proportion, yung constant natin dito ay yung cost of one t-shirt, okay? So, as this is a given value, yung t-shirt cost $4, we can say that yung k natin ay is equals to 4 since this is constant. Where yung y would represent the total cost of x number of t-shirts. Yung y natin dito, class, ay y is equals to 4x. Remember, yung formula natin for direct ay y is equals to kx. So, let's just substitute it. So, y is equals to, yung k natin ay 4. So, we have y is equals to 4x. So, yung x naman natin dito ay, what is it, class? What do you think, class? Ano yung x natin dito? Yes, that's right. Yung x natin dito ay yung 5, which is yung 5 t-shirts here. So, when we substitute it, ang formula again ng direct ay y is equals to k multiplied by x. So, let's multiply 4, which is yung value ng k, to 5, which is yung value ng x. The answer is 20. Okay, so class, this is the final answer. The cost of t-shirts is $20. So that's it, everyone. All the best for your exams. I know you've got this. Again, this is Miss Rihanna Lumayag. Mabuhay, everyone!